Hey guys, one of my favorite success. You like that? It's pretty slick, right? Just came out of the damn shadows. One of my favorite success principles, speaking kind of low today. Family's asleep upstairs. Let's see if this works. Let's see if they can keep getting their sleep while I keep getting this life-changing information out. Information that changed my life. Good chance it'll do the same for others. That's why I'm here. One of my favorite success principles is the unspoken rule, meaning the rule that whatever it is you're trying to pull off, you're way better off, in my opinion, keeping that shit to yourself. Now, I see a lot of people say the opposite. You go like a Conor McGregor example, saying how he's going to pull it off, picking the shot, explaining exactly how the match is going to end, telling the world exactly what's going to happen. And honestly, I'm very, excuse me, Lord have mercy. Oh, wow, that might wake him up. All right, that's it. I'm very envious of someone that can do that. Because one time this press person was reciting something he said years ago. And he's like, and look, it's all happened. And Connor's about to tear up. And it's this cool moment of like, you spoke it into existence on record, on tape, and now here you are with all this. And that can lead a lot of people to think, okay, so I need to tell people what I'm going to do. It'll make it even more powerful when I pull it off. And I'm just going to tell you my experience because I love the way that sounds. And I've tried it. And I swear, if not damn near every time I've tried that, it throws it off. And we're going to get into why that might be, why that can happen. I've heard neurologists and people more on the psychology side of things say that when you speak about it, it throws off your dopamine reward system because it feels so good to say, man, I'm really gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna get in great shape, dude. It's basically done, dude. Like this shit is a wrap. It's basically done. The problem with that is then your brain goes, yeah, you're right. It is pretty much done. You just got me so excited about this end result. I'm already feeling the dopamine of that end result. Now, when you go to take the daily action, which might need to take weeks and weeks, months and months of those daily actions to get that result. Now, when you go to do that, you don't have the same willpower, the same motivation, the same drive because your brain's like, dude, I'm on empty. I already got the dopamine hit that I was planning on getting at the end of the end of the journey, at the end of the road, but you kind of gave it to me preemptively by running your mouth. So, sorry, no chemicals for you. No brain chemicals for you to get you on the path, right? Something that was very amusing to me back in the day on Facebook, I would see people, they'd be like, day 2, no alcohol. I feel amazing. My skin is clearer. My mind, I'm just so sharp, man. I'm just so sharp. This is nothing. Watch this. Watch this. Never going back. Don't see statuses like that for a while. A week or two later, there's a picture of them with a fucking drink in their hand. And no one calls them out on it. No one addresses it. I have seen that so many times. So many times. I've seen it with weight loss. I've been doing some fasting, man. I've been doing some fasting, intermittent fasting. I stopped eating at 10 p.m. last night. I'm like, it's pretty normal. Don't know if that's worth celebrating to the world. Next thing you know, you stop hearing about it. Next thing you know, they're bigger than ever. And it's like, you talked about it way too damn soon. Another take on why it messes them up, besides the dopamine brain side of things, is like energetic frequency hippie type shit, right? Manifestation type shit. Other people might doubt you, rightfully so, because again, you're speaking about it way too damn early, and you might pick up on that doubt frequency, start to doubt that you can do it. It can totally dissuade you from your path. And that one, I can promise you, I have felt. I remember telling someone a financial goal of mine, and I just felt it trigger them. I felt this spike of negative energy, and not necessarily consciously or on purpose, but I felt like this spear thrown at me, like energetically, like there's some out there shit, but I felt it, and sure enough, it kind of threw me off for a period of time. I kind of was doubting if I was going to pull this off, and this all didn't occur to me till much later, and I was like, oh shit, I was talking about it before I pulled it off to this person, and that kind of messed with things. I went an entire year without a drop of alcohol before I started running my mouth about it, before I started speaking about the importance of no alcohol, the benefits of no alcohol. And you know what? Even waiting an entire year, as soon as I started talking about it, it became more difficult to go without. Why is that? Were people watching these videos being like, man, fuck you, drinking's the shit, you're stupid, you're so dumb, you're gonna go back. You're gonna go back. Is that why? Was it the dopamine scenario? Did my brain go, oh, mission accomplished, you've completed it? Because something like this, any lifestyle thing, there is no end point. It's every day. It's every day making the effort to do these do's and to not do these to not do's. Well, that was a fucked up sentence. Your list of do's and don'ts has to be adhered to daily. There is no reality where you just wake up and you effortlessly do the things you know you need to do, and it's impossible to do the wrong decisions. You will get better at both of those. Like there's building the habit, right? It's easier to make good decisions when you do that often, and it's easier to avoid bad decisions when you avoid them often, but it's never a fixed thing. I never struggle with that anymore for the rest of my life. That's not how this works. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because I was really proud of myself for going that full year of no alcohol before I decided to speak about it. Well, guess what happened recently? Now that I'm more active here on YouTube, now that I make a video every 48 hours, now that I have so much to share with the world, I changed how I run on Instagram, how I operate on Instagram for a very short amount of time. I wouldn't even say a full month before I started doing what? Before I started running my mouth. Before I started talking to clients. Yeah, man, it's just gotten out of hand. I'm just done with it. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start running it this way. I make a damn YouTube video. What? I went a month without Instagram, in parentheses, sort of. Here's what happened, or some shit like that. I'm talking to you guys about how beneficial not being on Instagram was barely a month into this shit. I broke my own rule. And I firmly believe because of that, that particular issue is still in the works. It's still a work in process. And then there was another one, something here on YouTube I was talking about. Oh man, I'm about to fuck this video up. I had two specific examples. Well, there was something else. There was some other video on here where I'm saying, yeah, you really don't want to do this. You want to do that. This is so much better. And a few weeks later, I'm like, dude, you're kind of going back on what's worked really, really, really well for you. Not professing to the world what you're working on, what you're going to do. It's always worked so well for me. And here I am on YouTube talking about things I'm a little too early into that process. Weight training, I can confidently talk about because I've done it for years. I'll do it my entire life. Cardio, I can confidently talk about. I've done it for years. I'll do it my entire life. Nutrition, eating in a certain way. Different law of attraction practices. scripting, visualization, meditating. Like, these are things that are deeply, deeply, deeply embedded into my lifestyle, into my daily life, things that I do on a daily basis. So I can speak about them with great conviction. I don't have to worry about that throwing me off the track. Like, those things are here to stay. But I broke my rule of speaking on things way too damn early. And the things that I've done that with, sure enough, have been harder to adhere to pulling off. So, anyways, let me know what your experience is. Have you been able to put things out there to the world? Hey, I'm going to do this, and then it helps you pull it off? Does it make it harder? Do you do better making moves in silence? I mean, we see like memes about this shit. Don't tell nobody. Just work in silence. Let the work speak for itself. That's some real shit. Let the results speak for themselves. How about you go so long without alcohol that they can just tell because they haven't seen you tired or fuzzy-eyed or hungover in 2 fucking years, and your skin does look amazing, and your face does look better. You have more clarity. Your fucking eyes are brighter. Let the results speak for themselves. But which one do you do? Do you do either one? Did this video help? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.